Hello and welcome to the second tutorial on how to use your WordPress site. In this tutorial we'll look on adding photos to a page or a post and also to this homepage slideshow. But first let's look at adding one to a page. So we're going to just go here to your dashboard. And we are then going to look for a page. We're going to look at all pages. See which one needs some photos. So let's look at bereavement counseling, and let's say we want to add an image to this. It's really pretty straightforward. All you need to do is decide where on the page you want to put your image. Let's say we want to put it right at the beginning. So I'm going to insert my text cursor wherever I want the image to appear. And I'm going to go up here to this little icon right above your main toolbar. It says Upload Insert with a little photo icon there. And I'm going to click that button. And now I have some options here. I can add images from my computer, or I can also add images from the media library if I had already uploaded an image. Let's say we want to use this image. I'm going to hit the Show button. So this is an image I'd already uploaded. You have some opportunities here to title the image. You can put a caption under the image if you'd like. That'll show up directly under the image. You can also decide which way you want the image to align in your website. If you don't want it to have any alignment, if you want it to appear to the left of all the text, to be centered with the text, or to the right. For this example, let's try it to the right and see what that looks like. And then you also have an opportunity of size. This particular image is very small, so we're going to insert it full size. These numbers here refer to how many pixels wide the image is. So 158 by 148 pixels is relatively small. So then the thing to note down here are you have a couple options on ways to get this image into your post. If you want to insert the image directly into the post, you want to use this button here, Insert into Post. If you were making this a post and you wanted it to be a featured image, so that the feature shows up as a subheading, you're not really using that too much in your website, so you probably don't really need to ever use the Use Featured Image button. And then there's also one down here called Save All Changes. This would be really more if we were adding images to a gallery. Then we would want to save all the changes to the gallery. But for this particular example, we are really just inserting it right into this post. So we just want to hit this button right here, Insert into Post. And so then there is the image. If I click on the image, I have a couple of little icons that show up. One here is a delete the image icon, or the other is an edit image, where I have an opportunity to change it. Let's say I decide I want it to be left justified instead. I can hit Update, and notice it's on the left and the text all wraps nicely around it. Or if I want to change that back to the right, I just hit Right. I also have some opportunities here to change the size. If it was just a little too big and I wanted to make it smaller, I could at this point. Let's just hit Update. And then, of course, after every change I make to any page, I want to always hit the Update button to make sure that the change is live now on my website. And then if you want to view the page, you can view it here. We can see there is the image. So let's go back and edit the page, and now let's look at how to add a new image. So let's say I want to add some imagery down here to this section. I'll put my text cursor where I would like the image to show up, and I'm going to hit Upload and Insert. And this time, instead of going to the media library, I'm on the tab that just says From My Computer. I can hit the Select File, and I can go to my computer and find where the image is. Let's use this image of you and Eric as a good example here. So if I wanted to put a caption here, I could write a caption. And if I wanted to change the size, I can do that here. So notice how this one, the full size of this image is 900 pixels by 546 pixels. Now if I was to select full size, I could show it to you. It would end up taking up pretty much your entire web page. So that's probably a little big. So we're probably going to just stick with medium. And let's insert that into post. So now if we look at it, you can see here's the image, and it is justified to the right, and whatever I wrote in the caption is right there. If I hit update, and if I view the page, now if we scroll down, there is the image with the caption. And if it does have, if you want people to be able to see the image more, if they click on it, it will go to the full-size image if necessary. So let's say we decided that we did not like that image and we wanted to delete it. All we would have to do is hover over the image here and hit the delete image button and hit the update, and the images would all go away. So that's all you need to do to add images to your posts or pages. Now let's go to one more section about images, and it's how to add images to your homepage slideshow. So this slideshow here. It has a lot of really great settings that we can get into here. So if we want to go back to our editing mode, and over here on our left menu, if you go all the way down to the bottom, there's one called Thumbnail Gallery. That is the name of the gallery that we're using to create that homepage slideshow. Right now in the thumbnail gallery, we only have one gallery set up, and it is the homepage slideshow. If I click on it, you can get all of the different images that are currently in that slideshow. If I wanted to edit the title to that homepage image, all you could have to do is select the image, and then over here there's a place for a title and a place for a caption, and then that will, whatever's in the caption here will show up directly below there. If you wanted to have add new images, that's really straightforward. All you have to do is add this, select this plus button. And now we have a few different ways to upload images. My personal favorite is this one, multiple files upload, just because it's the fastest that I've found so far. So let's see, I only have one image here in my computer, but we can select that one, we can say open. And it is added as a thumbnail over here. If I wanted to rearrange it, I can just grab the image and move it to wherever I want it. If I select the image, I can now add a title to it over here. And I can hit submit. And now if we want to go to your website and take a look, the first image here is the therapist image, and then the second one will be biofeedback. And you of course can make these make a little bit more sense. I've just kind of been making up the images as we go, but hopefully that is enough lesson in order to get you to add and update images to this homepage slideshow. So next tutorial we will work on events and links. Thanks for listening.